Hello everyone, and welcome back to Queen Elizabeth, A Day in Her Life. It's time for the royal news. Here's what is going on around the date of March the 10th, 2025. The first story comes from People and is stated March the 10th, 2025. Royal fashion revealed, Princess Diana and the dress codes behind her iconic looks. It's by Simon Perry. Princess Diana, renowned as one of fashion's most iconic figures, is at the heart of a new exhibition that reveals how she adhered to strict royal dress codes. Opening on March 13th at Kensington Palace, the dress code exhibition, running until November 30th, 2025, showcases 34 carefully selected outfits, including 3 worn by Diana and 2 dresses from the late Princess Margaret. The exhibition begins with a red Bruce Oldfield gown Diana wore during a state visit to Saudi Arabia in 1987, displayed alongside a green tweed hacking jacket, which would have been worn possibly by guests at her country home, Althorp House. This contrast highlights her evolution from a country girl to a global fashion icon. According to Katerina Burney, Senior Interpretations Manager of Historic Royal Palaces, by 1987, Diana was an absolute expert in knowing what the code is. The exhibition also features Diana's red Jasper Conrad suit, which she chose to wear in 1984 for the naming of a cruise ship, and a Catherine Walker green silk velvet tuxedo-style dress that she wore to private family events, but that was never worn in public. It was first seen by the world in 1997 as one of the 79 dresses famously auctioned to raise money for HIV, AIDS, and cancer charities. Additionally, the exhibition includes matching Liberty print floral dresses worn by Queen Elizabeth II, then Princess Elizabeth, and her sister, Princess Margaret, as children in 1936. These garments reflect the royal family's thrifty mindset and offer a glimpse into their childhood years. Princess Margaret's style evolution is also highlighted with a 1978 Thea Porter Evening Ensemble and a 1980 Jose Pitoy Moreno embroidered gown, showcasing her connection to London's creative scene and rise as a style icon. She was in touch with the creative London scene, and these showed the public she was becoming a style icon and was interested in trying new things, Burney adds. The second story comes from Daily Express, and it was published March the 10th, 2025. Princess Kate wows in red as she joins Prince William for the Commonwealth Day service. And this story is by Emily Ferguson, Royal Editor. Princess Kate is attending her first Commonwealth Day service at Westminster Abbey in 2 years after missing last year's event due to her cancer treatment. King Charles was also unable to attend the annual celebration in 2024, as the event fell during the period he stepped back from public-facing duties as he underwent his own cancer treatment. But this year, the royal family are out in force, with the Prince and Princess of Wales joining the King and Queen and other senior royals for the poignant service. Kate is wearing a striking Catherine Walker dress and a matching hat by Gina Foster, a very similar hue to the Deputy Labour leader, who also chose to wear bright red. She's wearing her long brown hair down and accessorizing with pearls. Camilla is wearing a muted tone, opting for pale pink, and she's wearing a pink wool crepe and satin coat dress by Fiona Clare with a beret hat by Philip Treaty. The third story comes from Monsters and Critics March the 10th, 2025 by Pamela Roy. Meghan Markle is making a big splash with her new Netflix show With Love Meghan, but not everyone loves it. Her series provides many new tidbits about Meghan and her family, including Prince Harry, Prince Archie, and Princess Lilibet. As Monsters and Critics reported, Meghan shared that she feels her surname is now Sussex and scolded Mindy Kaling for calling her Markle. While Meghan may choose to call herself whatever name she likes, she is a princess, and others feel her real last name is quite different. Lord Ivor Mountbatten, the recent winner of Traitors, wanted to issue a correction and reveal that Meghan's real last name is Mountbatten Windsor instead. While many love Meghan Markle, Sussex, or Mountbatten Windsor, not everyone does, and Meghan responds as she does with a photo dump. Meghan fights back after her father criticizes her new show. Meghan has many fans who love her show, even calling her a new Martha Stewart. but sadly one figure in her life does not. Meghan's estranged father, Thomas Markle, told the Daily Mail that he feels she is a fake. He said, "Unfortunately, Meghan has never been authentic. She has to think about everything. She's not spontaneous. Meghan isn't one to speak out against her critics. Instead, she shares what fans say about her new show with Love Meghan." Meghan shared several photos on her Instagram story, highlighting what fans say about her new show, and it's all good. In a photo dump of several fan-made posts, Meghan speaks louder than words. She's ignoring the haters, even if they are family. One photo came from a fan who made several menu items for the show with Love Meghan on Netflix, and she said, "All I'm saying is that everyone loved it." She shared that she made Meghan's honey lemon layer cake with raspberry and a pasta dish alongside the focaccia, which looks delicious. Another fan in the sampling showcased the now famous one-pot spaghetti dish that everyone seems to either love or hate. The fan began, "Tell me you watched the new Netflix show without telling me which show." While critics will continue to share that they feel Meghan is fake or insincere, she continues to post the positives while forgetting the naysayers. The next story comes from People and is dated March the 10th, 2025. Every song on King Charles III's personal Apple Music playlist by Michaela Friel and Tafalia Ammon. Have you ever wondered what the royal family listens to during their downtime? Now you don't have to speculate, as King Charles III released his own personal playlist on Apple Music to mark Commonwealth Day, March the 10th. The playlist, titled His Majesty King Charles III's Playlist, features some of the King's favorite music artists, including Bob Marley, Kylie Minogue, and Grace Jones. Throughout my life, music has meant a great deal to me. I know that it is also the case for so many others, Charles 76 said in a video message announcing the project on Friday, March the 7th. It has that remarkable ability to bring happy memories flooding back from the deepest recesses of our memory, to comfort us in times of sadness, and to take us to distant places. But perhaps above all, it can lift our spirits to such a degree, and all the more so when it brings us together in celebration. In other words, it brings us joy, he added. The King revealed his playlist during an Apple Music One radio special titled The King's Music Room, which aired Monday. He began the show by playing Bob Marley and the Wailers, noting that he once met Marley. Bob Marley would have been 80 this year, said Charles. I remember when he came to London to perform when I was much younger, and I met him at some event. That marvelous, infectious energy, of course, he had, but also his deep sincerity and his profound concern for his community. King Charles III's music playlist: Could You Be Loved by Marley and the Wailers, My Boy Lollipop by Millie Small, The Locomotion by Kylie Minogue, The Very Thought of You, Al Bowley, La Viva en Rose, Grace Jones, Love Me Again, Ray, Pim Pim To Me, Do Me, Daddy Lumba, Cante, that's by DeVito featuring Fav, The Click Song by Miriam Makeba, My Countryman by Jules Holland and Ruby Turner, Indian Summer by Anosha Shankar, Anta Permana by Siti Nurhaliza. I'm not sure if I said that right. Call to the People by Dom Kiri de Kanawa, Haven't Met You Yet, Michael Bublé, Hot 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 by Arrow, Crazy in Love, Beyonce featuring Jay-Z, and Upside Down, Diana Ross. The last article comes from MSN, and it was released today. Prince Andrew breaks cover as he's absent from key royal event today. Story by Lauren Welch. Prince Andrew has been pictured riding around near Windsor Castle earlier today as his royal relatives prepared to step out at Westminster Abbey. Whilst members of the royal family, including the Prince and Princess of Wales, stepped out to the annual Commonwealth Day service, the 65-year-old was seen joining a friend on a horse ride, a short distance from his royal lodge. Dressed in a long brown coat, a jumper, and riding boots, Andrew, although alongside a friend, didn't appear to be in high spirits. The Duke of York stepped back from public duties in 2019 amid his connections to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Having only made a handful of public appearances since then, Andrew has been absent from all major events in the past few months. Andrew didn't spend Christmas with the royal family at the Sandringham estate last year. Instead, Andrew opted to spend the day with his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson at home in Windsor. The Princess of Wales and King Charles are both attending the Commonwealth Day service for the first time in 2 years due to undergoing cancer treatments last year. With other royals such as Queen Camilla, Prince William also in attendance, the event will take place at Westminster Abbey. The service is set to focus on the theme Together We Thrive, which celebrates the spirit of Commonwealth and will be made up of readings and performances. These will all highlight the importance of fostering strong and connected communities that support and empower their members. Buckingham Palace has confirmed today that many members of the royal family will be in attendance, although the Duke, who is celebrating his 61st birthday today, and the Duchess of Edinburgh will be absent. The service will be broadcast to members of the public live from Westminster Abbey on BBC One and BBC iPlayer. I will end the video here. I hope that everyone enjoyed the video, and if you did, if you could give it a thumbs up, it would be greatly appreciated. I wish everyone a good day, and tune in again soon for another episode of Queen Elizabeth, A Day in Her Life. Thank you.